Okay, welcome to this week's video review from Magnetic Trading on the index market. So this week we're going to be talking about the FTSE and the dividend effect. So it's quite topical this week because the FTSE's been in a very tight range of late. Actually, we haven't had many opportunities and we've had to be very patient. Now, this is always quite difficult when you're running a service because clients want their results and they want trades. But here at Magnetic Trading, we do not force trades. If there is a time period where the markets are very quiet, we're not just going to place a trade. Now, this week, we do actually have some good reasons to trade. We're actually in a live trade now, which I'm going to show you in a second what's going on and really talk to you about why we trade the dividend and what to expect this week. So let's go across the charts and see what's going on with that. Okay, so before we go to the charts, just very quickly on the FTSE dividend, which we're going to cover. What is the FTSE dividend? Well, it's a trade which is based on the companies in the underlying index. So the FTSE 100 has 100 underlying companies, and those companies pay dividends to their shareholders. So if you buy a stock of a company, you will get rewarded in terms of, well, growth on the potential stock. Obviously, you can go down as well, but dividends as well. So they pay, certain stocks pay dividends throughout the year. One of these is BP. So this is going to be declaring a dividend on Wednesday. And if you're in this particular stock, you'll get paid. But this also has to be adjusted on the FTSE 100. So if you're long on the FTSE this week, then you'll also get paid the dividend. And what we find is a lot of investors start buying the FTSE because they want to get paid the dividend. So this is called market functions, got nothing to do with fundamentals and technicals. It's what's really going on behind the scenes to drive the market short term. So it's a market function is a perfect strategy for short term trading. We do investing here at Magnetic Trading as well for long term, but for the short term, market function serves us very well. So let's look at the charts and just see what is going on with the FTSE, because we've actually just placed a trade with our clients. We've sent an alert out via the app, all based on the FTSE dividend. Okay, this is the chart of the FTSE 100. And what we were looking at today was we actually had an official trade on the Magnetic Advisor app. You'll see what the message was. Telling our clients that we wanted to take a 5-minute bar break up. So they already know the system, but basically this is just a mechanism to get our clients long in the market just after the open. So we had a really good feeling the market would rise today. It was actually on our pre-market reports. You can actually, you'll see that in a second, flash up on the screen. But we were looking at buying the FTSE, looking for a move up to around 6,700 at least because of the dividend and also a breakout on the technical charts as well. So what we did today is we bought the FTSE on a 5-minute bar breakup. We get in on a 2-pip breakup. So we were getting in at 48. And I'll show you how we've managed this trade. We've taken half profits on this trade, which means if you bought at, say, $10, you take $5 off. We took half profits here at 66.60. And what we're doing is we're running the rest up to 66.80. So this is the profit target of where we're looking for this particular trade to go to on the FTSE. And if that gets up there, then we will have banked around we risk on our fund 1%, but our traders go 4% on these particular trades for the advisor, that is, because they are the trades that we're taking on our own trading account. So we'll see how that develops. So again, this is a live chart, so that the trade hasn't completed yet. And what we're going to be doing for the rest of the week is we're going to be looking at more buy zones as well. So there's a nice buy zone at 6,600. If it gets down there and lower, we'll be looking to buy again. And on Wednesday, which is when the FTSE dividend is declared, we're also going to be looking for buys on that particular day as well. So we could get up to 3-4 trades this week just on this FTSE dividend. Now, this is a reminder as well that trading is like buses. Sometimes there are no buses, and then all the buses come all at once. Now, particularly over the last month, there hasn't been many trading opportunities. And this has been a little bit sort of monotonous, really, going into the live room and telling our clients every day that there's just no trade, because we're not going to trade for the sake of it. But when there is an opportunity, we will take advantage of it. And we are now seeing opportunities on the FTSE, which we are taking advantage of. And we really look to capitalize on this week. Interesting enough, BP, which is the example of the stock which is getting the dividend this week, is also gapped up today. It started rallying this week. Again, investors will be buying the BP stock, looking to get that dividend reward. So expecting further increases in the price of BP as well. So going on to the rest of the week, we'll come back to this price action in a second, but going on to the rest of the week, we're bullish above 6550. And if there was a flush, we call it a flush, so buyers have come into the FTSE, but then something happens and there's a big correction, very short term that is. If there is a flush down to 6480 to take out short-term traders, then we will be participating on a buy down towards 6480, but this has to hit there before Wednesday. Once Wednesday 4:30 UK time has completed, we won't be looking at trading the dividend trade anymore. So if you want to learn more about the market function trades, we teach all of these on our mentorship programs. And of course, if you just want to copy our trades, get on the advisor program as well. We don't trade every day, guys. If you want a service which is just dishing out trades non-stop, which are low probability, then that's not for us. We are not for you. But if you want to be patient for good quality trades, then get involved with the advisor program. You can trial it on our website and see how you fare. Have a great week, guys, and we'll join you next week for another update on the global index markets.